any business is good business. Like if you're sweeping the ground and that's feeding you, you're supposed to focus on that. It's something to be proud of because that thing can put food on your table.
Exactly.
That's what I see it as. So somebody, I'm carrying eggs, I'm selling to you and you're laughing at me. Okay, I'm making my money.
This is Mabel Ogaga, a Nigerian entrepreneur who is running a profitable livestock farm here in Nigeria.
Okay, so this is basically the poultry section. They are caged birds. We don't do on the ground. These are caged birds. And we have about 4,000 to 5,000 here right now.
Wow.
They produce roughly about 110 right now daily. But usually before, that's because of now, some of them are older, so they are almost time to stop laying. But on a full capacity, there are times where they used to give us like 140, 150 crates.
150 crates a day?
Yes.
She runs multiple businesses here in Nigeria, but the one that caught my attention was the farming business. So I had to go in to know more about it.
I don't care about what people say. I just go on with what I like to do. Like I said, this is not my only business. I have other business I run fully. So I'm putting 3 of them together. And you get people saying that, okay, is everything you want to do? Yes, you can actually do anything you want to do so far as it gives you food to eat.
In this video, she shares her inspiring journey on how she started from nothing to becoming a millionaire serial entrepreneur. Get ready to learn from her experiences, challenges, and secrets behind her success. But you now, you are a young person and you are into farming. Would you advise other young people to do it?
Please come into farming. There's space. The sky is big enough.
Join me as I uncover this story. I would appreciate it if you give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Mabel Ogaga. We run this beautiful, amazing farm called Vanges Farms right here in Port Harcourt, Choba, Port Harcourt. So we deal on poultry, fishes, piggery, and a lot more of farming essentials.
So what brought about farming? Why did you choose farming?
Okay, whenever you want to set up a business, you have to look for a hole in the industry. And I feel like the gap between farming and finances have not really been bridged. Like there's still more opportunities for farm. Of course, food is a scarcity, is a scarce product in Nigeria. Yes. So going into farming is supposed to be worth it.
Do you think there's like money in agriculture?
There is money in agriculture.
Why do you think?
Let me not lie.
Why do you think young people are not going into farming?
Because it has a lot of risk. For example, if you go to the bank to take a loan for agriculture, they may not give you, even if you have a big capacity farm. Why? Because they will tell you the business of agriculture is not certain.
Okay.
Today, you can wake up and your birds are not okay, they are not laying eggs, or something happened, or something was stolen. So, I don't think the banking section classified this as a credible enough business. That's why a lot of farmers are running at.
Wow. Talking about risks, like for the young people who don't want to get into farming because of it, for me personally, I don't feel like it's because of risks. Because let's talk about cryptocurrency. A lot of people who are doing cryptocurrency, there are much risks there than going into farming. At least this is something physical that you can see. So what do you think is that thing that's making them not going?
They also feel like it's a menial job. They feel like it's a low income job. It's just like maybe, let's say, building projects or labor and all of that. You might feel like but these are works that pay. But you just don't know. There's so many low income jobs that you feel that are low incomes, but they do pay.
What do you think about the owner of the farm being present for the farm to be able to run smoothly?
There is stealing in farming. There is, in fact, stealing. I'm not just talking of stealing of your livestock. I'm talking of stealing of everything. Someone can come and steal this thing. Come and steal the nets. Come and steal. In fact, if they can steal the pond, they will steal it. So I feel like the owner should be present, even if some farmers sleep in their farm, just so that they can monitor what's going on. But in our capacity, in my capacity, I don't think I can do that. So we add prayers to it and hope that stealing and everything can be curbed in moderation.
Exactly. But you know, like, the reason why I asked that question is that a lot of people watching this video are like in the diaspora. And most of them can't come back to Nigeria because they want to farm. Some of the reasons might be because they feel like the farm hasn't been able to start generating the kind of money they would want to help them settle in Nigeria comfortably. So they might want to be out there, invest in the farm. Then when the farm start yielding good interest, then they can come back and settle.
They may not even come back and settle. It will yield interest, but not immediately.
Yeah.
So let's say if they're out there and they have somebody that they can trust to handle this, it works.
Yeah.
But you need to have somebody in place. You cannot just stay out there and just do something randomly. You need to put somebody, a professional, as I would say, because you can open up a farm and close it up down immediately. If you do not see benefits, there's no need pushing it, because that farm will have to close down. If the birds don't eat, they will die. They will not produce eggs. If the fishes don't eat, they are going to lose weight. At the end of the day, you're losing all the money, all your capital. So, if you want to start that, I would say you can start that, but you have to have somebody in place to help you manage that.
What do you think is the major challenge for farmers in Nigeria?
Feed. I would say feed. Right now, the cost of feeding is so high that you can see the egg prices keep on going up every day because of feeding. It's so high. So I'll say the feeding is very, very, very high. It's very difficult for us most times to meet up, but you just have to try your best. Apart from the weather structures, when it's too hot, the birds die. So apart from all of those little things that can also affect the mindset of the farmer, you have to have some kind of stability. If not, you just wake up and have a heart attack. But it's still good. Okay. There's still a lot of goodness in it.
Okay. There are a lot of people in the diaspora who want to invest into farming in Nigeria. Would you advise them to come to Nigeria to invest into farming?
Of course. Where else is better than Nigeria? It's very, very much advisable. Farming can be a very profitable business if you know what you're doing.
Do you think it's difficult to be a farmer?
It is. I won't lie. So in here we have a couple hundreds here. We're just using this to monitor the other one's production, because sometimes they say the ones in cages, they lay more than this ones, and sometimes vice versa. So this is just to balance. We see which one is giving us better, just for diversity.
Yeah. So this one's in the free range now, from what you're seeing so far.
They are free birds. They are free birds. Usually we keep, the more mobile they are not supposed to be laying that much, because it takes a lot to reproduce. Okay. So if they're staying in one place, they're not going about, they may be able to produce more eggs, but so far I've seen that these ones are even still very okay. Oh. Yeah.
And these ones look like they seem really free than the other ones.
So let's say these ones are doing exercise and giving us value, while the other ones are just basing around. Okay. Allegedly.
Okay. So if you want to choose now for someone, which one are you going to choose?
I'll choose that one, because that one can take quantity. This one cannot take quantity.
Oh.
So you have the first layer, the second tier, the third tier, and possibly the fourth tier, depending on how high your building is.
And I think with this one, it's easier for disease to spread among them or something.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. One catches it there, everybody has it.
Really?
We usually don't let people inside the cages. So we don't even when we are taking eggs, it's the crate of the farm that takes the eggs. So yeah. Okay, this is the fishery section. So what's happening when they've come to the required size that we need, we have to sell off each and every one of them. Yeah. So that's what they are trying to do. They are trying to sort them out according to their sizes. I believe we have up to 2 kg here. We have up to 1.8, 2 point something here. So they are sorting them according to their sizes. But the lowest should be about 0.9 kg so that we can sell them off to the market.
So the buyers are here to buy?
Yes. We have a representative that's here.
Oh, okay. Okay. So the 2 kg, how much do you guys sell per kg?
The kg is 2,850.
And how long did it take to get to that 2 kg?
On an average, it takes 6 months for catfish to get to that point. But even more than that. Okay. So it just depends on how you're feeding them and all of that.
How many cattle did you how many did you get to that point, to that 2 kg fish? How many was the total
4,000.
number?
4,000.
4,000.
Yes, we had already sold some last week. So
like all these ponds are full.
yes, even there are some earth ponds there. They have catfishes there. But sometimes we harvest from the earth pond and then we dry it for maybe export or local.
You guys also export to people too?
Yes, we export.
So if there are people who want to buy outside the country, you can send it out to them?
Yes, we have very good dry catfish, sweet one, well spiced and organically made. Like I said, we feed our catfishes with organic feeds. So there's no extra things that would cause harm to you, because right now in the food industry, everybody wants to have gain. Yeah. And to have gains, you might need to follow some crooked corners. But we are trying to make it safer for people, generally for consumption. So if you're buying any of our products, you are sure that you're getting organic products. Okay. For farming, there's challenges every day, every single day, from the production to the sales. But most importantly, I think where the majority of challenges come up, it should be like for us, like the sales. Okay. The sales, because as a large scale farmer, whenever I want to sell off in large quantity, and then you get market people trying to maybe like reduce the cost of the things that you're selling out. Yeah. So that also affects us. And then you have mortality rates for the birds, mortality rates for the fishes, and so many unforeseen circumstances usually. Okay, this is the piggery section. We have the pigs here. We have the baby pigs, the mother pigs, the daddy pig. The daddy pig is over there. He's the one that's been giving the mothers these children to give birth. So we have about, if I'm not mistaken, we have up to 50 pigs here. Out of that, we have 4 mothers actively giving birth. There's some pregnant ones over there. And then we have some puppies. So that's it.
So the pregnancy is how long?
It takes 3 months and 3 weeks.
3 months and 3 weeks?
Yes.
For them
gestation period, yes.
How many?
Well, we've had up to 12 children.
12 at a time?
Yes. So, but the lowest we've had should be about 6 or 7.
So with the fishes, like the catfish, the layers and the pigs, which one do you think is more profitable, or generally?
That's a tricky question.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's say someone doesn't have money to go into like all of them at the same time. Someone who is a newbie into farming. Okay. Which of them do you think that person should like start off with?
I would say fishes, because fishes at first is not capital intensive.
Really?
At first.
Okay.
But with the old layers, you need bulk money, because your birds have to eat. Of course, your fishes have to eat, but the birds eating can consume a whole lot. But fishes in their little stage, you can manage with little feed and all of that. And then you can supplement with natural feeds. So I would say fishes is the easiest. You can easily set up. You can set up in a pond. You can set up literally anywhere. But for the birds, you have to get the cages, which are quite pricey. And then the food for the birds to eat is almost as equivalent as the eggs that they produce. Even if maybe if you do it in large scale, you might see your gain. But I would say fishes, because and it takes more time. So my dear, just hold your money. There's nothing like small scale farming. Just hold your money, because you spend it. So
it requires a lot of capital.
Yes, it does. And the pigs, if you're able to buy the pigs at first time, you might not need so much to feed them though, but it takes a while for them to grow big. Just hold money. Farming is not for, if you don't have money, then you can go into agro farming. Okay. Not livestock. Livestock crops. Needs, crops. Livestock needs finances every single day.
So how many workers handle this particular section there?
3 people, yes, because we have to limit the number of workers we have right here, so that they don't come pinching 1 or 2 eggs or 1 or 2 birds. So the place is always locked. So 3 to 4 people.
Do you guys always have problem with the birds breaking the egg or something like that?
At first, if they just start laying now, the eggshells are quite soft, so they can easily poke into it and it's gone. Okay.
Are all the birds there of the same age?
No, we have 2 sets here. One is about 3-4 months older.
Okay, so that you guys can
Yes, so you can monitor them, switch them up before the other set stops laying egg, and be able to replace it.
Do you guys bring them in at day old or at point of lay?
For this one, we brought them up in at day old. We started from the scratch.
What are the differences? Why should you do that?
I would say finances. If you're doing large scale, 5K, 10K, you can bring at day old so that the cost of stocking them won't override you. But if you are looking at going for maybe like 1,000, 2,000, just go ahead.
With point of view.
With point of view, yes.
So
right now we are planning on restocking, adding more birds because these ones are about a year old. And before December, we should get ready to sell them in mass quantity.
Wow.
So, in fact, we are almost ready to sell because once they get to this age, they don't lay that often. They lay 5, 4, 3 times in a week.
Oh.
Instead of 7 times or 6 times.
7? Like they're supposed to be laying every day?
Yes, almost every day.
Are you serious?
So in a week, they are supposed to lay at least 6 times in a week.
So the only problem with these layers farming is that it requires a lot of capital.
A lot of capital, then you have to find a way to distribute their feces so that they don't get choked up because they can easily die.
Okay, I noticed the method you guys are using here. So you just like flush it from...
You flush it in, we get people to scrape it down and then you take it up.
How old are these ones?
I think they're up for 5, 6 months. I don't like selling premature. So these are really, really, really big and they taste like old layer. The sizes are very big.
You just purposely decided to keep them till 5 months, 6 months?
I like them. I don't like softs, although there's still a market for it. But the people I have that buy, they want quality. So they want it big. And when I deliver this size, everybody's happy. If we are drying it, you can see things to eat. Or if we're exporting it, you can see chicken, like value, instead of all those skanky ones. But the old layers are not this big.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. These ones are not always big too much.
Yeah. This is like very big.
With all this farming we are doing, like the poultry, the fish, and the pigs, which one do you love the most?
Okay, which one? I like the egg. I like the egg because with the egg you can have daily income. Yeah. It's sustainable for every other thing. But these other ones, you have to wait till they are big enough and sell them in batches for you to see the income.
And that ends today's video. Let me know what you think about this lady and her farm. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.